Lehman. And they can clear with Facey to the Waverley Blues. He goes back to Miller to go forward. Then a high long ball. It's a 2-on-1 situation. And then a great tackle laid there, dumping him into the turf there. The Waverley Blues forward.
That was Steele, I think. Had that tackle. Yeah, it was great forward pressure.
So Steele there, making his presence known as the kick's been hacked out of there by the ruckman in Lehman. And now the Waverley Blues, they can raffle it and then send it inside 50 once more. Although it's off target and will trickle out of bounds on the left side.
So Waverley Blues will be extending the lead here. Let's go to the score sound to Ryan Long.
Yeah, an interesting game coming into it, but East Ring would lead Wantirna South 50-8 at halftime in a big result there, while Baldwin have gone out to a bit more of a lead, 7-11-53 to Noble Park 4-5-29.
Oh, wow.
So that throw-in isn't going to come to much, I don't think, because Carrigan kicked it down the line, and it looks like it's going to be another throw-in. Just a little bit of territory gained there for Coldstream. And just a reminder of the Bendigo Bank scoreboard. It's Coldstream, the home team, 6-4-40 to Waverley Blues, 11-6-72. So a bit of a margin has opened up here for the Waverley Blues. 32 points, of course. Coldstream with all the work to do here with 24 minutes gone in the third quarter. There goes the ball in. Crashing in was Craig. Just gets the handball free. Kick down the line there for Coldstream, but it's been just juggled and marked. No, it wasn't marked. Yeah, wasn't paid.
Unlucky.
So the tackler
looked like Turner. I thought Turner did enough there to take that mark, but umpire saw otherwise.
Yeah, unfortunately. Let's quickly go to the stat centre with Paul.
The pressure's died down a bit. Only 6 tackles to 5 in this quarter in favour of Coldstream.
Sorry.
And 13-2 inside 50s, or 13-3 now inside 50s in favour of Waverley Blues.
So we've got 25 minutes gone in this third quarter. He's got another ball in here. Bit more territory gained for Coldstream. It's going to be thrown in just there where the arc meets the boundary line, just about. Kick out of the ruck there. I think it was by Lehman, but just standing in the hole there once again was Turner. And Turner's got an option here on the outer side. Couldn't quite take it here. He's got 2 Coldstream players streaming for him, but I think it was English who got the kick away. Good juggling mark taken by Williamson. And he goes down there. Gee, Carrigan is absolutely... he's exasperated with the ease that Williamson went down. I'm pretty sure Williamson's okay. No free kick was coming. So English got the kick inboard from Williamson, headed it off to Playstead, and then Butcher gets a kick towards forward 50 for Waverley Blues. Coming out was Fig, so loose ball. It's Fig versus Miller in the race there. Fig scoops it up, just slams it onto the right. Butcher's there again, but it's Lachlan Koga to pick it up. He lost it though. Miller gets the handball inboard. Playstead gets it over. Now, they're running forward here quickly. Waverley Blues, they're building well. Rufus... turning and spinning and kicking towards goal. Tom Steele just let it through. What a goal that was.
That's on track.
That is Tobin Brothers' goal of the day contender. And it was Hatch. Joel Hatch. Well done.
Just the spin move and the way he finished there was just incredible. Like I reckon that's the house leader right now.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a solid goal.
Boundary.
Let's go quickly down to the boundary line with John O'Van.
Gents, while we're talking about the Of the Day awards, I reckon that Rufus is definitely among the Eastland Player of the Day nominations.
Is he got Rufus Del Sol? If anyone's heard of the artist called that.
Well, is he related? Or
no, cannot be related. That's Paul. That's Paul.
There's a free kick's been picked out
6,
while
6, 6.
all that's been happening. 6-6-6.
Yep.
And we'll have 25 awarded the way of the home side here. So with an opportunity to send it forward once more, Lehman. They can try and draw closer in the closing stages of the third term. And we've seen that before, haven't we?
Yep.
Turner standing in the hole again.
He's been solid.
Paul here,
They've
Stats Centre.
They've been very good defensively in this third quarter, Waverley. 8 intercept marks in this third term to the 2 for Coldstream.
Yeah. So McNamara now can dump a long one to a 1-on-1. Getting involved there was Steele, although his opposing marker there kicked it down the line to Price on his hands and knees. We'll have another ball up.
So another ball up there, down on the wing. Quick score update. 6-4-40, Coldstream, Waverley Blues, 12-6-78. Does Coldstream go forward once again? This time, is it going to be effective? Well, at least this time they've got a stoppage in their forward 50. That's something that they haven't achieved for quite a while. Let's quickly go to the score centre with Ryan Long.
Yeah, just quickly, Moolbark, they trail Bayswater still at three-quarter time, 61-54.
Could be a wild result there if Bayswater get over the top of Moolbark. They're up in Div 1.
Yeah, some really interesting results around the grounds. Great to see sort of where this pushes that division.
So out of the clearance there, or not quite taking it, was Conti. He's trying to sniff a goal, Conti. But it's Waverley Blues with the overwhelming numbers here against Coldstream. Meyer, he just taken higher than I thought. Yep. The umpire.
Yeah, there was no doubt about that.
Yeah, the non-controlling umpire actually picked that one out, I believe. So Sam Meyer, as we've been corrected. He kicks it towards Turner, who had to work to actually get a hold of that as the three-quarter time siren blows. And as we have a look at the Bendigo Bank scoreboard, Coldstream 6-4-40 to Waverley Blues 12-6-78. Goal scorers, Trent.
Yeah, so in the third term there, it was the lone goal kicker in Fritsch who put his first on the board for the home side here, and on the other side of the ledger, the Waverley Blues, it was all singles to Mia, Hatch, Fresher, and Kinsella. So they opened up a big lead heading into the final term as we will head to a break and be back on the other side of this.
Today at Eastland, Lucy's trying on jeans for a momentous occasion. Coffee with the ex. She needs jeans she can move in because she's definitely moved on. Jeans that get a second look, but don't give any second chances. Jeans that say, why yes, I have spent the last 8 months in a post-breakup juice cleansing, kickboxing, personal training frenzy. And it looks as though she's just found the perfect pair. Bravo, Lucy. For all of life's little moments, there's Eastland. Eastland. Live real.
Sprained your ankle, bursting through the banner? Broke a finger, high-fiving the ruckman? Or did you run into the goal post again? For bumps, breaks or bleeds, be seen sooner, close to home at Knox Private 24/7 Emergency Department. The preferred provider of emergency care to the Eastern Football Netball League, you'll generally experience shorter wait times. You don't need private health, but there is an out-of-pocket fee. Be seen sooner, close to home at Knox Private 24/7 Emergency Department, 262 Mountain Highway 1.
At Yarra Valley, we know reducing your shower time to 4 minutes can save you an average of $200 a year on water and energy bills. Shower shorter. Save water. Authorised by the Victorian Government, 1 Treasury Place, Melbourne.
Running and jumping can be really painful for girls, especially in contact sport. Boob Armour supports your breasts, minimises the bounce and guards against impact and injury. Feel confident, feel supported, available at boobarmour.com.au.
Do you feel good about your bank? Because there is a bank you can feel good about. They share their profits to fund big community projects, small community clubs, and vital emergency services. They've given $250 million to help Australian communities thrive. They have all the products and tech you expect from a big bank, with service you don't. It's Bendigo Bank. Feel good about who you bank with. Try Bendigo. Search bendigobank.com.au or search Bendigo Bank near me.
How would you like to be celebrated?
I think I'd like to be celebrated with lots of music, dancing, a bit of a party.
I'd like to be celebrated at the pub with a few frothies.
Maybe some colourful balloons, my favourite flowers. How about some glitter?
I'd like to be celebrated in space.
Outdoors, having all my family and friends together.
At Tobin Brothers Funerals, they know that every life is unique and they think that every celebration should be too. Find out more at tobinbrothers.com.au. Tobin Brothers Funerals, celebrating lives.
Sprained your ankle bursting through the banner? For bumps, breaks or bleeds, be seen sooner, close to home at Knox Private 24/7 Emergency Department. You'll generally experience shorter wait times. Knox Private 24/7 Emergency, 262 Mountain Highway, Wanturna.
At Yarra Valley Water, we know reducing your shower time, or show time, to 4 minutes can save you an average of $200 a year on water and energy bills. Shower shorter. Save water. Authorised by the Victorian Government, 1 Treasury Place, Melbourne.
EFL Saturday Game Day continues. Let's head back and go local for your footy.
Welcome back to the match of the round here at Coldstream Reserve. We've got a Division 3 matchup between Coldstream and the Waverley Blues. Currently, it's Coldstream 6-4-40 to the Waverley Blues 12-6-78. With us here is Trent Callan. Oh, down on the boundary line is Jono Venn, and he's got a Waverley Blues coach.
Yes, indeed. I've got Senior Assistant Scott Savage. Thanks for joining us on the Eastland match of the day. Well, it seemed that Tom Langford's definitely commanding for more of the same that he did in the first quarter. That, of course, is to play your brand of football. Does the wind potentially going against you have any effect on what you guys want to do this final term?
No, I don't think it does. I think if we just keep playing our brand of footy, our run, carry, spread, changing of angles, there's no reason why we can't outscore this quarter.
Yes, indeed. And I'll tell you what, Rufus has been very impressive. Can you give us just a bit of an insight into, I guess, what he's like? A bit of an extra insight into what he's been like today.
He's just one of those players who, for the size of the player he is, he's got a heart of gold, and he plays tall, plays big. He's probably one of the most liked boys around the club, and his work rate of training really proves during game day that you put the hard works in on the track, rewards are on the ground.
Thanks very much for joining us on the Eastland match of the day. Back to you guys.
Thanks very much, Jono. So, gents, what do we see? Are we giving Coldstream any hope here?
Oh, there's definitely hope. They played well in that second quarter. They just need to replicate that. And obviously going towards the right, that sort of seemed to work for them well last time. But, yeah, Waverley finding that class, and it'll be a tight contest.
And don't be afraid as well that they are kicking to the goal scoring end. So this could help them as well. But they need at least, I reckon, if they want to win, they've got to kick 8 goals. If they want to get this win, they've got to, it's definitely 8 goals.
And Strongman has played very well against Fritsch, keeping him to just the 1 goal. So definitely, we're looking to Darcy Fritsch to be the one to break this game open, perhaps, as we're just waiting for the final quarter to start. Take us away, Trent Callan.
So time will tell here as we turn for home. And getting a fly there was Perry. The hop, step and a jump as we'll go straight to the boundary.
Yeah, I was over at the Coldstream Huddle, boys, and Chad just basically, it's all out attack. They've just got to go for a break. He talks about purpose. He wants them to dictate the play. No easy kicks, and he's looking for Carrigan to have a big quarter.
So there was Craig on his hands and knees, just flicked it out into the path of Rufus, who's been at his best today. That has to be said. So there's Perry to contest with Lehman again. And Body's just crashing in. Trying to burst clear was Craig, and he just flicked it out. Turning it over in the process, although they'll recover Coldstream. They have the numbers, and they stream forward now. The boundary line looks to beat a one-on-one contest there with Edmonds getting involved. It'll be thrown in front of the spectators.
So, once again, in this right forward flank for this time it's Coldstream. Let's go down to the score centre with Ryan Long.
Just some three-quarter time scores coming in. Doncaster Street 62-54, lead Blackburn still, while an important one in Division 1, Montrose trail Lilydale by 1 point, but Blake says they do have the win.
So it was Facey to get the handball away here. Waverley Blues have cleared it really well from that boundary throw-in. Verstegen contested really well, however, for Coldstream. He goes again, does Daniel Verstegen, wins the ball back this time for Shield. He got the kick down. Fresher was in the way. Craig there fighting for it. Shield worked his way forward again, and it'll be another boundary throw-in just on this wing of the broadcast side.
Just another couple quick ones. Ferntree Gully massively 10-goal lead, 70-10.
Ooh, okay. That's bad news for Mulgrave's finals chances there. Losing to Knox would be not becoming of a team heading for the finals. Hawkins got the kick down the line there, nearly smothered. Ton Steele was there, but it looks like Coldstream have the numbers. Picked up by Carrigan. He's going to work his way into space. Just got the... No, he did not get the kick away. So advantage taken here by Waverley Blues inside 50 from Langford. He knows how to lower the ice and kick it to Williamson, who'll take the mark and go back and try and kick his second of the day. Uncharacteristically quiet day for Josh Williamson.
Everyone getting around English there. That was a magnificent tackle, and that's led to this mark and shot at goal.
But how good was the kick though from the
coach?
Yeah.
So Williamson comes in.
Yeah,
it's online. Distance was not a problem at all.
Would you say that's the master to the apprentice?
Just about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that one, do you, Blake?
Yeah.
How long have you been sitting on that one, Blake?
As the Waverley Blues move to 13-6-84, Coldstream 6-4-40, and a bit of a nail in the coffin there for Coldstream chances here in this final quarter.
I still want a bit more effort and fight from him just to finish off the game and, walk away from some positives because that Waverley Blues are the benchmark of this competition, you would say. So I just want a bit more fight from Coldstream here.
And it's also likely that Coldstream will meet Waverley Blues in the finals at some point.
Yep.
So you really need to sort of, put the fear of God into them that, yes, they can turn it on at some point.
So Perry and Smith fly. It's palmed down into the path of Shield, who just slaps it on the boot and will send it high up and under forward. And juggling a mark there, and it's paid in the end. It'll go the way of Fritsch. So on the second bite, he claimed it.
Geez, Strongman can't believe it that he got paid. He thought he had enough of it, but it's great mark.
So Fritsch.
The emotions of the players.
There was questions.
Umpire dissent.
So Fritsch now with a chance to add to his tally. It just stands at 1. He'll stroll in now. His right foot ball will just sail straight over the goal umpire's hat. So goal for goal here in the fourth term. But it looks to be all done and dusted.
He gets it back, and it at least keeps that fight sort of going. They would have obviously liked it just for that to be their first goal and not kept Waverley scoreless so far.
So back into the centre here we go. So on the Bendigo Bank scoreboard real quick, Coldstream moved to 7-4-46 with that goal to Darcy Fritsch. Waverley Blues 13-6-84. 5 minutes gone in this final term here at Coldstream Reserve. Thanks for joining us here on EFNL Game Day as the tap goes down to Waverley Blues midfielder. That was well done. And the mark's been taken. Well, not quite. Not paid there to Langford. Kick into the pocket. Trying to find Williamson once again. He makes space. He makes space for himself. Not quite. Verstegen onto it there. Crashing in goes Mohammed. Or is Steele, in fact, as it just works its way over the boundary line. Let's go to the score centre with Ryan Long.
Yeah, back in Division 2, Ringwood trails South Belgrave now 8-4-52 to 8-5-53, while in Division 1, Mitcham have a 50-point lead over Croydon.
That's good news. Good, interesting scores there.
I know what you guys say there.
Trying not to be biased at all, Blake.
Going back to the tries, we knew it.
So Miller gathering the ball at centre half forward. Can he? No, he can't evade the tackle of Griffin. Good handball forward, though, for Waverley Blues. On hands and knees there. And trying to hammer the ball out of there was Mohammed. Ball up, though. Waverley Blues pressing, guarding their lead jealously. Up it goes again. Tapped down by Smith. Good tackle laid once again. This time Kinsella holding the ball. And Kinsella's won a free kick there for the Waverley Blues to try and send it forward.
Great forward pressure there, and be very pleased with that. It looked like Coldstream were going to get out, but great tackle.
Little chip ball by Kinsella. Didn't see an option that that's going to work out for him. So Pesamenti takes the mark, tries to play on, gets it to Koga. He's going to try and handball it inboard. Shield just juggling it as he runs with it. Bit of a long kick down there towards. That was Fritsch. He was beaten to it, however, by Strongman. Lays the tackle, though, Fritsch. That was well done. And burying his way in there was Shield. And we'll have a ball up there in the pocket.
So Fritsch unable to complete the mark. He turned tackle up and did it well. Finds himself in the ruck now. There's now a free kick's been picked out, and it'll go the way of Coldstream. So
Carrigan, I think.
Carrigan it is.
No, it doesn't look like it. Is it?
Not too sure which way it's going at the moment. Everyone's sort of standing.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I think one of them called something and the other called another.
Carrigan. Yeah, it's Carrigan.
Gee, McNamara held onto the ball for a long time there.
All sorts of pointing going on.
Yeah, I know it's a shot at goal, so it doesn't matter as much in the context of play.
So Carrigan now walks in for what could be just a late consolation prize. And he does exactly that by the looks of things. So he kicks his first for the day.
Nope, third goal.
Third. So, geez, how am I going?
He's been solid all day. He's probably been Coldstream's best player, you would say, today. And he's really tried to lift the boys. It's just unfortunate that Waverley are just too strong today.
More scores with Ryan Long.
Yeah, Eastburn would have a 37-point lead over the Basin at three-quarter time, which opens it up for both Heathmont and Templestowe. Heathmont with a 105-point lead over Oakley District, while Templestowe will carry a 9-point lead into the third quarter over Bronya, 54-45.
Some more musical chairs, as we've been saying there in Division 2. Unfortunately, it sounds like Mulgrave might miss out on a spot there.
Yeah, that's the time done, I'd say, for Mulgrave.
Unfortunate. A good year for Mulgrave as they've surged up the ladder there as English gets the handball away back in this game. It's a bit of a scrap there in the centre. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Kinsella at the bottom of it. And we'll get another ball up. We've Coldstream 8-4-52, Waverley Blues 13-6-84. 9 minutes gone in this final term. Lehman got the tap down. Gang tackling happening there on Carrigan. Waverley Blues just continuing the pressure, making sure Coldstream don't string some goals together and mount a late charge. But speaking of that, coming forward was Craig. Oh, his handball was intercepted. That was well done. That was by O'Leary, the late in. And tackled there was Hawkins. We'll get another ball up just inside the arc for Coldstream. Trying to press forward, push home the advantage of the scoring end. It went over the top of Fritsch. Strongman to try and contest the ball. Carrigan pushing him off it. Hawkins there again. Cool head, as always, in the back line. Good kick into the pocket there. And Waverley Blues will attempt to rebound from defence. How's this kick looking? Verstegen might have shoved his man in the back to try and intercept, but it's going to come out here. Oh, great tackle there. Well done by Coldstream. It looks like it's going to be a ball up. Unlucky Verstegen, I thought. And let's go to Ryan Long in the score centre.
Yeah, big news. Mitcham looked to be home over Croydon, which has opened up that top 5 spot, Blake. But unfortunately, Lilydale are home. 8-7-55 to Montrose, 8-6-54.
Matt.
Is that full time?
That's a full-time score.
Matt Fody absolutely giving it to Blake Tennant here in the EFNL van.
Great. As you said, great for Mitcham, but yeah, they've got to get the win.
So let's return to this game as Rufus gives it off to Hawkins. Kick out of defence there by Hawkins. Finds Playstead, bearing his way in. It was well done by Conti to try and contest that, but it's just slipped over the boundary line.
So it'll be thrown in, 60 out from Coldstream's home. Tossed back into play as Lehman and Perry look to battle again. It's been fascinating ruck contest. Craig at the fall. Tries to spin out of traffic. Dumps a long one forward. All sorts of holding going on with Strongman. Wheeling around might have been Carrigan. Underneath this one. And taking a good grab there was Hale. Standing tall, deep inside defensive 50 as we head to Ryan around the grounds.
Yeah, back in Division 1 again, it's Bayswater leading, holding on 5 points against Mooroolbark. 23 minutes gone in that final term.
That'll be huge.
Yeah.
What a coup.
So Eastman will go on top of the ladder then if they fail through. So that'll be big.
So English finds Facey.
He's still tired in that game.
He can go short to McNamara. He looks to pull the trigger through the corridor. So he's got Rufus all on his lonesome, although quick to guard space there was Price to no avail. As running shotgun there
Just run.
was a teammate for the Waverley Blues. He's got green grass ahead of him. He can send it to a hot spot. Big fist there for the Coldstream defender. And trying to walk through traffic to no avail again there as Coldstream look to exit. Just a rush ball outside 50. They've got the numbers though. Craig delivers into the path of his teammate in aisle. His opposing number 15 guards him and then turns tackler along with Playstead. We'll have a ball up.
I was really impressed with Rufus before there. He knocked big Daniel Price out of the way, playing above his, punching above his weight essentially.
The tackle.
Yep.
Well, the tackles. There's
another one.
Tackle. The tackle. Both sides. It's been very even all day in the tackle count. 36 to 32 in favour of Waverley Blues.
So Isle goes short now to Edmonds, who marks on this occasion.
Just quickly, boys, Millbrook back in front, 69-68 in that final term.
You go into the rings,
So it'll be McNamara now to line up from the angle. Tough set shot coming up as he approaches. Walking in now. It's a slow, measured approach. Now he begins to wind up. And it's across the face. It'll fall short in the end. And bodies just crash in. And a free kick's been picked out, and the umpire will point the way of the Waverley Blues.
Lockie Koga unfortunate there.
Yeah, great pressure again. Again, that's been Waverley Blues up forward in their back half. Just the applying it, great tackling pressure all day.
So taking advantage of that and kicking it out to this pocket we've become so familiar with. Waverley Blues now out to Mohammed. Kicks it forward, but it's a 2-on-1 situation. No mark to Liam Koga, but it's spilt out the back there to Hart, and he kicks it to Verstegen. So what can Verstegen do with it? Just trying to build here, Coldstream. Little chipping ball was just cut off by Sam Hale. Mia. Mia goes for a run. Good kick. Not quite a good kick. It was over the back of Perry and marked well by Coldstream. And they're moving out of defence here with Koga. Oh, Mia nearly cut it off, but let's go to the score centre really quick, I think.
I'm going to have to apologise. That was a three-quarter time score. Lilydale have faked me out. They did write full time, so you're still in it, Blake.
Shocking.
Absolutely shocking. I told you. I'm like, that's not right.
We're getting our boundary rider, Jonovan, gesticulating our way in frustration as McNamara gets the little chip ball to Kinsella. He's going to find the running man from half back here. Looking for some options is Turner. He's played well today, Turner. His kick was not going to come off, though. Scooped up by Coldstream. This is Hart. He lost it in the tackle, and over the line it goes. Nothing Hawkins can do about it. As we tick towards 16 minutes gone in this final quarter, 8-4-52 to Waverley Blues, 13-6, 84.
I guess the pleasing thing is that Coldstream hasn't sort of let it go. They're still fighting. They still want to score and keep it as close as they can.
Yeah, it's about what Chad Rogers was saying at halftime, isn't it? Just sort of making sure they keep the effort, keep the pressure on. And it looks like there was a high tackle there against Mohammed. So got legged apparently, going along there for Coldstream. Just onto the wing. Scooped up now. That was well done by Andretta. Gets the kick down towards the forward line. An important hand in there, though, for the Waverley Blues. And it's going to trickle over to the boundary line. Let's have some more stats from Paul.
Well, the tackle count is 8-6 in favour of Waverley Blues, and nothing separates them in the free kick count, 20 apiece.
So Smith there just tried to claim it out of the ruck. And then Kinsella finds it at ground level. High up and under. Will be fisted in the direction of Pesamenti. And then the ruckman getting involved once more. Fisted into the path of his teammate, who can wheel around and send a high up and under. Just floats inside forward 50. Waverley Blues lay a set of knuckles on it. And then the ball, her right foot snaps, dribbled through. Didn't quite catch a name or a number.
Let's quickly see who it was. It was punched away from Edmonds there. We're looking at the replay. Picked up. Got to say that might have been Koga. Fig. Looks like it was Sam Fig. So Sam Fig comes in and kicks a goal. That was well done to him. One of the ends for this day for the Coldstream Cougars. So Coldstream moved to 9-4-58. Waverley Blues 13-6-84. 17 and a half minutes gone here in the final quarter. Let's go to some more scores with Ryan Long.
Yeah, just in Premier Division, Baldwin 50 points over Noble Park, well and truly home.
Ooh.
The Vermont Park Orchards game, it's back to 9 points, so Vermont's still leading, and Montrose in front by 14 points.
Oh, gee, okay, the Tro's getting back into it. Blake,
he's made the call and he's told him to lift. He went a bit quiet there, so that's probably where he's gone to the coach's box.
So Shield couldn't quite find a teammate. Mears at the bottom of this pack. Verstegen tackled him, and it's holding the ball here. So Coldstream to go forward again.
Yeah, really liking their effort.
Passes it off to Carrigan. Nearly a mark, yes, taken by Conti. That was well done. So Conti, just a little chip over the head of his teammate in Lockie Koga, and it's out in the full. Waverley Blues to take the free kick. Bit of a wasted opportunity there for Coldstream.
It just hasn't been his day, Conti, when we were sort of speaking about the scoring and what his options are. He's kept a little bit quiet, so a bit disappointed with that effort.
Strong hands over the top there by Sheldon Smith. Just passes it off to Carrigan. It's a bit of a 3-on-1 there in the forward line for Coldstream. Turner is at the fall of the ball, tackled by Griffin, and will get a ball up. Griffin pleading with the umpire, but to no avail, as we'll get a ball up there in the pocket for Coldstream. They're keeping it in their forward line, Coldstream, doing well in doing so. Andretta was there, and the ball's not going very far from there. We'll be ticking into time on soon in this final quarter. Not much, I don't think, Coldstream can do to work their way back into it. Let's go to the score centre with Ryan Long.
Yeah, in Division 2, 18 minutes gone in that final term. Templestowe lead 11-8-74 to Boronia 8-16-64. So 10-point lead.
Inaccurate there, Boronia, as we get another ball up. As we are indeed ticking into time on here. 20 minutes gone in the final quarter. Scrap at the deck. Just getting it out was Mohammed. Good clearing kick. It's a high one. Trying to find Rufus. Taking it away, though, was Griffin. Good handball over to Smith. Tried to find a teammate forward, but it's all Waverley Blues. Langford, the coach, turning this way and that way. And a ball back into the corridor, but marked by Smith, who was just waiting for it. So Sheldon Smith, the big ruckman, loads up with a kick inside forward 50. Punch away there, but down to Conti. Finds the ball, trying to find Fritsch. And it's going to trickle over the boundary line there in the pocket for Coldstream.
Another good spoil by Strongman there on Fritsch. He's, in my votes, definitely today, Strongman. I think he's played an exceptional job on Fritsch.
Yep, he's definitely won that battle today. As the ball's been flicked out now. Miller getting involved, along with Mohammed. McNamara can link up by hand with a running Shield. Or Isle, it might have been. Isle getting involved once more. He goes short to a diving Rufus. Couldn't collect the half volley, and then Carrigan just dumps a long one. Though it's all Waverley Blues at the fore, and they're unable to complete the mark. As Craig can run onto a loose ball here in space, along with Koga, who can step through traffic and drill a low one.
That's a good goal.
That is a good goal.
He sold the candy, and got the score. Again, impressive by Coldstream just to still stay in the fight. Only 20 points, and it's probably going to be time that's going to be their enemy.
If they get a quick one, I think it's well and truly back on. Just saying.
Oh, they still need 4 goals in. I mean, how long do we reckon they have? Maybe
probably
like 5 to 6 minutes.
Yeah, 6, 7 maybe.
Well, achievable. They say a goal a minute. That's the aim. So
The Lee Matthews rule.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wonder if that goal that was disallowed is going to come back to bite them.
Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? A lot closer it would be.
So back into the centre here. Parry gets the tap down. Waverley Blues trying to shark it, but in goes Griffin, gets the handball away. Craig now hacks it out of the centre. Really searching for it here are the Cougars. No mark taken. It's at ground level now. It was a good attempt at the possession by O'Leary, and we'll get another ball up there in Coldstream's forward end. Over we go to Deacon, trying to get his way through, but that's holding the ball. He tried to take them on, was tackled. It was a good tackle by Mohammed, who's a long way from his home in the forward line, but providing some good defensive pressure here for the Waverley Blues in the defence. Let's go to the score centre with Ryan Long.
Yeah, Millbark are home. They've run over the top of them, 86-68.
That's a disappointing result there for Bayswater. They had it.
So that's season over for Basie, you would say?
And Fritsch takes a mark, plays on, kicks a goal. And
go.
Coldstream are back within 3 goals.
Yeah.
Now it's going to lift. Because
told
we've
you.
spoken about it. We've said that, they want to stay in the contest. Well, they've stayed in the contest, and now it'll be on.
So the exact scores are Coldstream 11-4-70, Waverley Blues 13-6-84. That's on the Bendigo Bank scoreboard. 23.5 minutes gone. Trent, can you bring them home? Can you bring Coldstream home?
I don't know about that, but Fritsch might have something to do with it.
He could be the difference maker, Fritsch.
He just breathed new light into this Coldstream outfit.
Strongman has played well on him, as you've pointed out, Scott. So it's going to be interesting. A very crucial matchup, potentially.
And just post-goal, where we're sat, the Waverley Blues bench, we're a bit flustered, barking orders as they get the clearance forward now through Playstead. Haven't called his name as much as we did in the first half. He drives a deep one inside forward 50. All sorts of appealing for a free kick by the Coldstream defenders. Not forthcoming, ball up. So it'll be tossed high once more by Dory. And they could fight for it at ground level, Waverley Blues. And gang tackled again.
Good tackle by Verstegen there as well. Just keeping the pressure on.
Liked his game today.
He's been important.
So once more, Lehman does better with play setters. McNamara bursts clear. And there you go. I think we've said it before, but that's the final nail in the coffin.
That is a huge goal.
As a tensions flare post-goal.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to the score centre with Ryan Long.
Yeah, and an important Division 4 game, Kilsyth by 40 points in time on over Forest Hill.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
And out of the boundary line with John O'Ven as well.
Boys, I've been wanting to say it all game, but definitely the vibe around this game was definitely going to boil over like we see in the forward 50 here. And thankfully it's dispersed.
Well, Coldstream with nothing to lose in this situation.
Sorry. Oh, go on, Jono.
No, that's all I have to say, but all I can see is the umpire signalled for a blood rule or something else, perhaps.
It's a blood rule. He's coming off now.
Yeah, back to what I was saying before. Kilsyth have now opened up the 4 spot. I said it in the pre-game that if Kilsyth win, then they could go on the 4 spot, and then yeah.
And Roval final score 103-point victory over North Ringwood, 139-36. And I believe Montrose are in front. They've extended their lead to 26.
Yep.
So they're home at
82-57. Montrose up.
So it's Jesse Lehman off with the blood rule, putting Sheldon Smith into the ruck for Coldstream.
So Perry rises along with Smith, as Jared said. And Perry gets the handball out into space, although Craig set upon. Rufus now dumps a long one inside forward 50. Playstead's there. He'll lead the race along with a running Mia, who can flick it over the top. Unable to keep his feet there was Williamson. Wanted Sander to replace that divot as Perry now just turns into trouble.
He took him on, just crashed in the pack.
Tried to take on the world. Did Perry. And now Coldstream connects it by Shield as a fist over the line. It'll be thrown in.
So Fritsch couldn't do much with it there, unfortunately, despite being the target for Coldstream. 20-point margin here in favour of the Waverley Blues. 27 minutes gone in this final quarter. You'd say they're home at this point with that goal to Mir. Sheldon Smith tried to tap it down, burying his way in there as Jai Deacon. Trying to pull him off it was Perry, but we'll get another ball up. And let's go to the score centre with Ryan Long.
Just back at Templestowe, Brony did kick one to get him within a goal, but they've had a quick reply, so they still lead by 10 points, 80-70, and Cloak has had 6.
Cloak with 6. I mean, we thought he'd have a big day with Jared Lake out. And a good tackle by Mohammed, and it's sparked another bit of a fracas, but looks like cooler heads will prevail. As I think the player down there, Isle, might have looked a little hurt, but he's got up okay. 28 minutes gone now. Sheldon Smith with the punch away. That was strong rock work, but it's only going to go as far as Waverley Blues here. And there goes the siren. And the Waverley Blues win 14-6-90 to the Coldstream Cougars, 11-4-70 on the Coldstream home deck. The Blues, they've come here and they've won, consolidating their position as the top seeds in this third division.
I think Coldstream can take a lot away from this game. Like to lose by 20 points against a benchmark team, that just shows that they are here to play. And I'm really looking forward to how they will go in September, because I really highly fancy them coming into the game.
And if they do meet in finals, it'll be a fairly heated occasion. You would think. It's had a bit of niggle throughout the whole game. It played in good spirits, but yeah, going to be interesting if they do meet. They matched up really well together, and just probably Waverley Blues just had that little bit of calmer heads to find the win.
And let's have a look at all the full score list with Trent Callan.
Or just that last quarter, rather. I'll just run an eye across the goal kickers there. It was singles to McNamara and Williamson for the Waverley Blues. And on the other side of the ledger, Coldstream, Carrigan, Kogar, and then 2 to Fritsch. So, as well as a single to Fig. So that rounded out the Eastland match of the round here.
So, Waverley Blues look to charge once again towards the finals with some momentum. I'd be interested to know what Tom Langford thinks of this, because as we heard from Jono, he was giving his troops a bit of a spray in the first quarter, despite being 37 points up, I believe, and now with a win by 20 points, it looks like. I'm not sure if he's going to be too happy. Let's go to Ryan Long in the score centre real quickly.
Yeah, a couple of quick ones. Vermont have outlasted Park Orchards by 4 points, 68-64. So important win for them. And then Surrey Park have defeated Churnside Park 56-40. So that's another one they should probably push into second by the end of the season.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. We spoke about that pre-game as well, and at the moment, just Churnside sort of just falling away.
Interesting scenes here. Tom Langford keeping his troops on the ground just for a little bit of a conflab. Interesting to know what would be said there.
Yeah,
you go, Scotty.
No, we're gonna talk about the goal of the day and awards as well for it. I really liked Hatch's goal. That's my nomination if we're talking goals for the moment.
Yeah, Hatch, I think that was definitely a good one. I think Mir had a really good one as well in the third quarter off the ground, but mine would have to be Hatch. That was very impressive. What are we thinking about the worker of the day?
Oh, I thought Carrigan from Coldstream, he just was really just solid all day, competed really hard. Even though his team lost, he just showed that he wanted to get the boys over the line, but Waverley Blues just too strong. So I'm going Carrigan.
Yeah, 4 workers, Eastland, Darcy Carrigan. What do we reckon, Scott? Do you agree with that one?
I'm leaning probably towards Strongman. I thought his effort on Fritsch around the contest, obviously a hard match to work on. He seemed to do it one-on-one. There didn't really seem to be too many sort of coming over the top to help him, so he held his own. So he's my nomination.
I want to throw Daniel Verstegen's name into the mix for this one as well. I think he was excellent off the back line for Coldstream. We called his name plenty of times. He showed up with a lot of effort, did did Verstegen, and probably prevented 1 or 2 goals. Let's hear the song for Waverley Blues.
Go, Drew.
Quite big, full of vim and vigor there. That song, really good to hear. Sounds like they know that they held on against a tough opposition here in Coldstream. So I think we'll move on to the votes. Who have we got for the votes for Player of the Day, Blake?
I reckon Sam Mia. I reckon he was really competitive all day, like especially in that first quarter. I think he kicked a couple goals too, so I'll go him. Carrigan, I'll go 2 votes for him, and the 1 vote, I'm lenient probably towards Fridge. He kicked 3, but he really was the vocal point for Coldstream, definitely for sure.
And
Scott, what do you
I'm
reckon?
going 1 vote for Lachlan Craig. I thought he was really, really good for Coldstream. He held his own in the mid and found a lot of opportunities. He was the standout for there. And then 2 for Strongman and 3 for Turner. I really liked his effort in the back line as well.
Yeah, Turner was excellent. That's a very good call. A lot of intercept marks. Trent?
Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to give my 1 vote to Carrigan for Coldstream. I thought he was just everywhere for the Cougars today. Probably 2. I'm probably leaning towards Rufus. I feel like we called his name a fair few times today. Definitely enjoyed watching his skill on display. And then probably a bit of a left field one, Benjamin Turner. I reckon deserves maybe not 3, but definitely he had his moments down back, intercepting, sort of when it mattered for the Waverley Blues there.
Yeah, he held up under a lot of pressure there. I think I'm going to have to go with 1 for Verstegen, 2 for Strongman, and yeah, I agree with Blake. I think I'm going to give 3 to Mir. He really broke the game open when it counted, and put some exciting goals on the board and some exciting players as well. Definitely epitomised the outside run that Waverley Blues are able to generate. So, gents, just looking forward here for both teams. Coldstream, do we reckon there's obviously not that much shame in losing to the Waverley Blues, especially by under 4 goals? Blake, do we reckon that this is something that they can mostly learn from rather than rue any missed opportunities that they've had here?
Definitely for sure. I think they were down and early, but they always put up a fight. Like they just never gave up on the contest. If Waverley Blues, like I think coming into this last quarter, they were down 46 to, they were getting pretty handy. It wasn't great, but they came back and fought hard in the end. Like they just never gave up. And I reckon Chad Rogers and his crew should be very incredibly proud of how Coldstream played today. Yes, they made a few errors, but still, that's footy. You got to learn on from that. And in a couple of weeks' time, September's coming up. I want them to see on the big deck of Jubilee Park. I reckon I can back them in. But I definitely think Waverley are the benchmark team. And that was probably other than Warrandyte that have come close to Waverley. I see them coming up to them as their Coldstream. So
we've got some more scores with Ryan Long as well.
I'll update you when they come through. I've got South Croydon Berwick here, 134 to 47. That's the 3rd week in a row that they've had 120 points or more.
We've also got an interview, I think, with Brett Beston.
Thanks, boys. Yeah, we got Sammy down here. Sam, terrific game from yourself today. Oh, hang on. I'm in the wrong place. My bad. Sorry.
Just hidden by a tree
just
there.
Let me just move over. Sorry, I got a bit lost. I got a bit disoriented. Sammy Mia with us. I mean, interesting game, Sam. I mean, you got out of that one, but in the end, it was a tough game. But you just wore them down in the end.
Yeah, definitely got out of it. We especially in the second and last quarter, they came at us pretty hard, which probably we did expect with a bit of the breeze going down that way. But yeah, definitely got out of it. But good we got the win pretty much, especially against a top team like Coldstream.
What was the breeze like? Because I mean, it was virtually you could virtually almost cordon one end of the ground off. All the scoring was to this far end, this clubhouse end.
I actually didn't think it was too bad, but it clearly was because there was a scoring end. So I guess trying to run it up, that extra resistance and kicking it into the wind pretty hurt you a lot because, yeah, it was a scoring end down this way.
The boys talked about your defence, which was really, really good today. They stood up really well and really shut your the big guys down for Coldstream because they've got some big boys up there, Fritsch and the like.
Yeah, they do have a few big boys, especially from the first time we played them. I think a couple of them didn't play. So, but we back our defensive six in every day of the week. We think they're pretty. Some of them aren't too bad, and they rate themselves too. So.
Not too bad.
Our defensive six rates themselves, so it's good. They probably got the chocolates in the end, I guess.
We better talk about the posers, the boys that get all the goals. You've got to cover yourself now. It's a terrific game, but I thought Omar was really good. He kicked three, but he didn't dominate the whole game, but he was in and out. And he did a lot of good work, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a lot of efforts here and there, which probably got us up and about, especially in the first quarter. He'd just been away for Bali for 2 weeks, so it's good he got a couple goals without training.
And I thought Daniel Playstead was really good as well.
Oh, thanks, mate. Going home now. Where you going? Just up the road?
Daniel Playstead was good. He's just having a bit of
walk there. Go walk.
Pay attention to the interview, Sam.
I was just going to say Daniel Playstead had a good game as well.
Yeah, Dan always plays well. He's one of our leaders. He's played over 150 games for us, so he's always up and about in the ruck, down forward, wherever we need him. He's always good.
Yeah, just going back to the defenders again, the boys were pretty impressed with Jack Strongman's game on Fruits today.
Yeah, you should tell him that. He'll love that. He's a great defender. He's only 21 or 22, and yeah, he always gets the job done. He always gets their best forward, so we always back him in, and he's good.
Sammy, congratulations. It looks like you got a lot of autographs to sign, so I better let you go.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was a good day.
Good on you, mate. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for that one, Besto. So yeah, good job there by Sammy Mia, one of the players of the day for the Waverley Blues. Let's go to Ryan Long in the score centre.
Yeah, just getting some final scores again. Doncaster East did get over the line against Blackburn, 98-74. The game's not over at Montrose, but they're pretty much home. They're 5 goals up. So Montrose have defeated Lilydale. Gives them a
round of applause.
You can hear the clapping behind it. That gives them a good chance for that final round when they play Croydon in that last game. And just heading to Division 2, some important results. Mulgrave have blown an opportunity. They've lost by 9 points to Knox. The top of the table clash between South Belgrave and Ringwood. It's South Belgrave getting over the line in just by a couple of goals. So they'll hold their spot on top of the ladder and probably the
2 games clear.
Yeah, they certainly will be. Heathmont pretty comfortably, 216-24 over Oakley District. The big one here, which I really think is Templestowe getting over the line. So 12-9-81 defeated Baronia 9-18-72. So I believe it's either Heathmont or Templestowe jumping into the top 5, just depending on percentage.
The big one there for me, definitely the Templestowe one, absolutely. But Ringwood getting close to South Belgrave here by a couple goals. I like that just on the fact that it was at South Belgrave as well. So Ringwood sort of starting to just turn it back against South Belgrave. Let's go to Paul, who's been excellent for us here in the Stat Centre.
Well, all the stats here lead to Waverley Blues. Clearances 18-14 in favour of Waverley. 11 marks inside 50 to 6, also in favour of Waverley. 12 intercept marks to 10 in favour of Waverley. Tackles 41-38 in Waverley's favour. Turnovers, Coldstream led that 23-22. Inside 50s 39-33 in favour of Waverley. And free kicks, Coldstream led that 22-21.
So we've had a debut here in the media team. Trent Callan making his senior men's debut, calling for us today. How did you see the game, mate?
No, I certainly enjoyed it sitting here amongst you blokes. We had a good team assembled here this afternoon for the match of the round, and it'll be good to be back if I get the call up.
Yeah, excellent. And I reckon we've got an interview down here with Brett Beston. I think
Yes,
he's got
indeed,
Omar
boys.
Mohammed.
Another one of the stars for the Waverley Blue side, Omar Mohammed. Omar, great game from you today. It wasn't just the goals we kicked. We're talking about your effort around the ground all day. I thought you were fantastic.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, we've been working up to this game for a while now. We've played a few of the top bottom sides, and we thought like today was going to be a good challenge for us to get us ready for the finals. So yeah, it was a good grunt, and we knew they were going to come hit us hard. So yeah, we were ready for it.
How do you sort of model your own game on? I mean, you're all over the ground. You kick a few goals. You're a busy player. Is there anyone that you sort of look towards, maybe an AFL type player?
Nothing that really comes out much. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Dustin Martin.
Geez, let's go to the top, shall we? But
I only say that because I like him as a player, but definitely nothing like that.
we gave big reps. I mean, you kicked the 3 goals, obviously, and Sammy got a couple. But we gave a lot of the reps to the defenders today. I thought they were fantastic.
Yeah, our defensive is really strong. We're really strong back there. We put a lot of work in there, and yeah, they're really good defensively and also attackingly. They press up, so yeah, we get a lot of rebound goals, and they help us get the ball down towards our forwards and gives us good opportunities to kick some goals.
Was there a feeling during, I think it was the third quarter, it might have been late in the second quarter, when they started to come back at you a bit and they just looked like they were going to get back into the game, but you just sort of stayed calm, you didn't panic?
Yeah, we know they're a good side, and they've got some some good players in there. So yeah, we knew they were always going to come, and this is a game that they'll probably trying to, they're looking towards us for a long time now to try and get that edge against us. But yeah, we knew they were going to come. We had to put our best foot forward.
Another week, another win, and you're still at the top of the ladder.
Yeah, it's 14 in a row.
But who's counting? Thanks, mate. Well done. Have a great night.
Another good interview there by Brett Beston. I'd be really interested to know just how the Waverley Blues players felt just sort of after that first quarter. Tom Langford, coming out with a bit of fire, apparently, after a 37-point lead in the first quarter, and then having Coldstream peg it back. I'm really interested to see what the situation was there. So as we're starting to run down out of time, Trent, once again, man, that was a really good debut. I think we've got
We've got
scores?
a couple more
Yeah,
in Division
nice.
3. They're not final scores yet, but Whitehorse are home against Glenway quite comfortably. Ferntree Gully are 40 points ahead of Donvale in that final term, while Warrandyte well clear of scores be 107 to 38. So you'd say pretty self-standard results, and that bottom 2 remain the same.
Definitely. I think the one that stands out to me, of course, is the Donvale game. It's looking a little dicey for Donvale going into the home stretch. They had a close game against
a good point. I didn't pick
yeah.
up on that. Yeah. Probably a bit of a surprise there, which maybe a big concern coming into that final series. But Ferntree Gully, we've rated as at their best is a finals contention side. So
yeah, absolutely.
You wouldn't put too much shame on that.
No, that's very true. But a couple of off the pace performances from Donvale in the last couple of weeks. That win against Glen Waverley by only a few points, under a goal, I reckon it was. So any closing thoughts here for the game that we've had here today at Coldstream?
I just think it puts Coldstream in, a good position. Yeah, they had the loss, but they're obviously going to make finals. It gives them enough to work on, but by no way were they embarrassed or defeated by the superior side. I thought their strength to sort of stay in the game, when probably in that last quarter we sort of spoke, we thought it was just going to be the Waverley Blues, and then all of a sudden they've sort of come back, kept up the fight, and kept themselves within the game. So yeah, pleasing result.
It was indeed, and on that, it was a good sum up there by Scott Harding. I'm thanking you, and I'm thanking Blake Tennant in the special comments chairs. That was really good, really well called. Trent Callan on debut, fantastic stuff, mate. Over to the score centre, Ryan Long, good stuff as always. Paul Yaconi in the stats. Down on the boundary line, we also have Bruce Prest, and he's not on the boundary line. We've got John O'Vent and Brett Beston behind the buttons here. Bruce Prest, keeping warm as always, and of course Lee Green on the camera work. I've been Jared Bainland calling this game from Coldstream Reserve. Once more, we've had the Cougars 11-4-70 hosting and going down to the Waverley Blues 14-5-89. Thank you so much for joining us on EFNL Game Day.